Hello everybody, Reggie Time here, and we are playing some short deck on PPPoker, or PPPoker, what the fuck it's called. For those of you who aren't familiar with short deck, we'll give you a brief rundown of the rules, which is basically everyone antes. There's no blinds, everyone just antes the same. All three of these tables, everyone's anteing 50 cents. The action starts, I think, in the big blind. Can't remember. We'll see as the action goes on. And there are some changes in the hand rankings. I think the only one, and I should fucking know really, is flushes beat full houses in this game. Because seemingly it's harder to make a flush than a full house with reduced cards. It's called short deck because all the deuces through fives are taken out of the deck, so the lowest card in the deck is a sixth. The lowest straights, like the wheel, would be ace 6, 7, 8, 9. That would be the lowest straight. Possibly ace plays as both a 5 and an ace. And yeah, it's a pretty action game. I've never studied it. I've played it a few times. Find it a lot of fun. No idea what stacking off ranges look like, but I'm guessing most of my opponents don't either. So yeah, let's see what trouble we can get ourselves into. We started each table with 100 chips, 100 Aussie dollars in chips. So we're down a little bit to begin with, but I could get a lot better or a lot worse. So as you can see, we double ante on the button. I think the button double antes, I think. And then here, I don't fucking know. All I do know is we're going to ratchet this right up with our ace king. And probably not fold. So let's see what happens here, right? So the button goes to this dude. So there's 250, so he's double anted. The rest of us is anted, starts on the small blind. So the button plays 2 antes, everyone else plays 1 ante, and the action starts on the small blind. So as you can see, there's already 5 antes in the pot before anyone's even seen a card. Obviously, at a full table, there's 7 antes in the pot before anyone's seen a card. Position is hugely important in this game. I believe it's completely fine to limp in early position, which will please me, because I used to like limping back in the day before it was deemed totally uncool. But yeah, as for strategies, don't really know any. No idea what a correct pre-flop raise is. If it's if you're first to go, if you're on the button, there's been limpers. I haven't got a clue. But now we get a chance to I'm just going to make it 3. It's slightly bigger than the amount of chips that's already in the pot. I don't know if that's good, bad, or meh. Don't know. But I do. Equities run a lot closer together in this game. I'm not sure exactly what they are, but I know Jack 10's not a huge underdog versus a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. What the fuck am I talking about? Let's just bump it up again here. Oh, I thought he had a stronger hand than ace 9. For some reason, I thought he had ace king. All of a sudden, I'm not in love with my hand. This is where we got the ace king, and when we're going to bump it up. The ace 9 is looking pretty ill right now, isn't it? Now we pick up all kinds of equity, and I don't think we got the right price to call. Don't think we have. No idea. Got an open ender. This is where we need to know the maths, isn't it? And I don't know the maths. I haven't got a fucking clue. So I haven't got a clue, so I just fold. I think this is going to be a losing session. We're just going to be mashing buttons out. We're going to be mashing buttons, and we're going to hope to see some flops that we enjoy, and then we're just going to mash some more buttons. That's pretty much what's going to happen in this session, and we're going to hope to lose less than $150. I don't think I want to stab this with bottom pair. I haven't got a fucking clue what I'm doing. Literally no idea what I'm doing. I'm going to not top the stacks up because, number one, we pretty much got everybody covered even if we drop down a little bit, and number two, I don't want to lose too much, basically. But fuck it, it's going to be fun. We've got aces here, that's always fun. No matter what game you're playing, aces is universally a pretty good hand. Well, apart from like the stud game, like Raz and shit, maybe. We're going to bet this like 6, are we? 6 seems reasonable. There's already 5 in the pot. 550 in the pot. He snap calls, he snap calls. I was going to shut my eyes and shove the flop because we're not going to have any. We're not going to have like any kind of like flop where we're not going to do anything but shove. I think with it's like a 32 ante and a. I mean that's a shit flop, but we have a good shot at least. Ace jack here. No idea. I'm going to go all in here. Everyone's all in. 6-9 we're ahead of. Queen 10 we're not ahead of. We're certainly not ahead of Queen 10 now. And we lose. Ace jack. I believe gut shots aren't too bad in this game. So we're going to have a little stab. 6s. Bucky was over limp. Thought we were supposed to make gut shots in this game. That's a bit shit. Queen 8 can get in the sea. Now we make top pair on the river, which I'm assuming won't be good. So things are going well. Down about $70 so far, and we've only been playing 7 minutes. That is an impressive loss rate. We have a top pair here, and it's only this guy who's got like a stack that's can really hurt us. Obviously not betting to fold versus either of these two guys. I'm probably not folding against anyone to be frank, but certainly not against guys that have a 73 there. 68 VPIP. I mean, how easy does this get? Woohoo, we're in profit at one of our tables, and we have pocket queens. Everything's coming up reg. Don't see any way we can fold this hand, but do we bet? Or do we check and let him bet? We'll check and let him bet, I think. I can't both have a 10. Not that worried about the diamond, more worried about the fact 9-7's got there. I'm going to go for a limp raise with the aces here. I have to call this. If he overcalls, we're probably dead. And we get the chance to get the limp raise in, which I'm a big fan of. Getting buried here. random amount. Absolutely diabolical flop, but we're going with it anyway. Ace 10, should this be an ISO from the button? Don't know if it should be or not, but we're doing it. So what I'm learning so far is that like 6x ISOs etc. don't get the job done in terms of achieving isolation. So we're going to, the first thing we're going to address is our pre-flop raise sizings. King 9 offsuit doesn't seem. I don't think suits are as important in this game because like we're less likely to make flushes anyway. I mean that could be bullshit as well. I haven't read that anyway. It just feels like it's not as important to be suited. Like high card strength probably goes up quite a lot. I think like maybe like a king queen offsuit is much stronger than it would be in normal game. I don't fucking know. Maybe someone can tell me, but it feels like suitedness isn't as important. Still not worried about reloading here. We only have this dude that covers us still. I think we probably need to top up if we go too low though. We just sat there with less than fucking 100 antis. If we can drop below 50 we'll top up a bit. So we flop the low end of a straight, draw, which doesn't excite me very much given the queen. It's probably not a good card and we may already be drawing dead, so we shall give the pot up. So I don't know if it's correct to isolate here. I doubt it is. I very much doubt it is. This is like the 6-4 suited of the no limit hold'ems, I guess, given that relatively lowish cards. We have flopped the nuts though. still have the nuts, and we've had action from all three players. So let's make another large bet. If we're going to bet that much, might as well bet it all. Kings were good over here. No, we're not winning it 3 times. If you make your flush, then fair play to you, kid. You did not make your flush, and we got lots of value. No. No. How about no ace jack? I think King Queen will be favourite here, will it? Versus the tens? Could be wrong. We'll limp with the ace king here. Turns out King Queen's not a favourite anymore. Just mash a 3/4 pot button because I don't know what else to do. Jack doesn't feel like it's a good card, but we're going to make a bet anyway. Are we? Are we going to make a bet anyway? Yeah, we are, but not that size. Stacking off against this dude, probably folding if this dude raises, which he does in min raises, which is disgusting. Could be drawing dead. That feels dirty. That feels dirty. But the jack felt heavy to begin with. I don't know why. It just felt like it wasn't a card that I wanted to see. I don't suppose there is any card I want to see except maybe an ace or another king. He checks. I think we're going to take a small stab here. Just try and pick it up. And you could still have stuff like kings and aces, which won't be folding, I wouldn't imagine. We now have the underfull, which is losing to a flush, it's losing to a queen. Six, 8 wins, which I think we like because it moves more chips to an even looser player to our direct right. So I think we like that. No, I know we like it. think we limp the 10 jack. We don't get a particularly exciting flop. One off on the set. Well, we were off on the set mine here, but I think given he's just open jammed 30 antes, we can let the 8s go. These two guys didn't give a fuck, did they? They didn't give any fucks. Limp the 9-7 suited. Flop a flush draw, which if we make it is going to beat the full houses. I mean, I guess we peel here. Go broke if we hit a flush. And sadly we don't hit a flush. King 10 in the cutoff. No idea if we should even be playing this. Now we know we're not going to play it. Not sure min raising from that position is good in this game, but I don't expect a 58/28 to be doing many things that are good. Don't expect myself to be doing many things that are good. Ace 10. We'll have a little limp. We'll have a little limpy. See what goes on. Gregor's in the tank. Come on, Gregor. What are we in the tank for? It's a big waste of a time bank there from Gregor, just to check. King Queen here. I think we're going to be bumping this up from the button on this table. 8-9 suited, we're going to come along for a limp. Miserable flop over here. Slightly less miserable turn. 8-9 suited. He's got no money to win, so we're just not going to bother trying. And we river. Well, it's 2 pairs, but it's only a pair, isn't it? Kicker issues. Folding. I might be folding way too tight here. But turns out we weren't. Don't like having a 45 anti-stack, so we'll have a Topperoonie. surprised this game hasn't caught on a little more than it has. It's been around now for several years online. Because I understand why PLO maybe doesn't catch on with some people, because it's 4 cards, you have to use 2 of them, etc. And it's a bit of a jump from No Limit, but this is kind of No Limit with just less cards. And it's definitely a gambling game. I'm surprised it isn't more popular than it is, but I guess there's nobody really out there pushing it. So maybe that's why people just don't know it exists as much, possibly. I'll take a stab here with our ace jack, just hope he's missed. I think, because it is a fun game, I might see some of my guys want to create some private tables over the weekend and just have a splash around in some of the lower stakes games that exist. I'm recording this on a Friday. You're probably not going to see this till Sunday. I think it's just sort of again, it'll be a lot of fun between pals, just playing for like tiny stakes and just everyone just having a good old-fashioned spew. Could be fun, as long as you play for stakes that you can afford to lose at. Guess we're betting. Guess we're checking now and probably not folding. And I guess we're still checking and not folding because we're still like not nutted. Well, I pushed it up, Reggie. I think we should have bet there, Reggie. I think we should have bet. I guess I just didn't want to get raised, which isn't a reason to not bet really, but that's the truth. Elmo, all in. This dude has raised us. So we're going to raise him back. We're going to call Elmo. We're crushing Elmo. And we are crushing this dude. And we win everywhere. That's nice. Puts us in profit for this session, I believe. Quite remarkable. Back door everything here. Front door nothing. Oh, just give up. Oh, maybe could have got him off that. That's a big all in. We're going to snap it off as well. I think. Okay. Whoops, daisy. Blue. King. 8. No heart. Happy days. Go on, Reggie, you fucking useless prick. How to be totally shit at poker and win. Courtesy of Reggie time. That was fun. obviously I'm going to throw a turd at him. That goes without saying. Pair, open-ender, pot-size bet. Feeling lucky. Not feeling that lucky anymore. Still going to have to call it off when he jams his 13 though. He didn't jam his 13. Should we just check for the river for $3? Because we don't win, do we? We don't win. Ah, fuck it. Have the money. Take the money. Just fucking take it, sir. Probably should just have checked jam the flop, I guess. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I think we're going to take that stupid line that we took. Feeling like I'm not playing particularly well at this game, but I'm enjoying it, so whatever. Not very good at sex, but I do it and I enjoy it. I was fucking rubbish at football, but I did that and enjoyed it too. Sometimes it's fine to be shit at something if you have fun at it. And I am evidently shit at 6+, but I'm having fun and I've been very lucky so far, so no complaints. Ace 7, limp. Ace 8, limp. Called the absurd min raise. 2-7 to be nice. Not folding, of course. Then we are folding the ace 7. Too much action out there for my taste. Folding the gut shot. Of course we would have got there. Twice. Feels like this is the game that I should try and find some content in and try and get good would be an exaggeration, but semi-competent at, because it doesn't feel like anyone, myself included, is playing particularly well at any of these tables, so there has to be plenty of money to be made. There has to be, like, I'm probably dead money at this table, but well, I'm probably dead money in this game, but at these tables, probably not dead money. Flop top pair. SPR where we don't fold to anybody, so I guess we just bomb it. And take it down. River a full house where we lose to a flush and lots of other full houses, so we're just going to fold. pair, which we're willing to get in against this guy, but not this guy. Kick it off with a bet. Wouldn't mind this guy fucking off, which he has done. And we are dead to a chop. Or running boats. We'll just do that. Two aces seems like, oh, that's a full house. Happy days. That was sweat free, wasn't it? Should we just give the 8-9 suited a spin? Should we just give the 8-9 suited a run out? No. That'd be silly. We'd have been there. We'd have been there. We wouldn't have won though. We'd have been beaten 2 spots. You get a hand like this and you're like, oh, it's pretty, and then this happens. Finally getting a date with a woman you've been chasing for years. You get her into bed and then you suffer with some erectile dysfunction. That's what that feels like. Fold the gut shot. Excuse me. Fold the king jack. That's my telephone. I'm expecting a delivery. Someone might be lost. I need to answer that, I'm afraid. I'm not answering it because it looks like a spam number. So fuck it. We don't answer spam numbers. Flopping me good. That's not flopping me good, is it? That's not flopping me good. Someone bets out into us. We have a pair and a gut shot, but if we call, this guy goes all in. Basically, the question here is our stack worth another €30? $30 is our hand. I don't think it is. can't do much of the, I was about to say we can't do much of the guy behind us with €4, but $4, but once he isn't part of the hand anymore, we can overlimp. And then someone just jams on us anyway, and the spot's all our phone, and we have to fold now. Here we have a pair and an open ender, so we're going to bet. Here we are going to raise the ace and the 10 of the same colour. This guy loves his fucking min 3 bets, doesn't he? Too much going on here. We want to play heads up. And he's done it often enough that I'm not worried that he's only doing it with strong hands. But I don't really want to just take King 7 suited multi-way. All in here. All in here, so you really wanted them $2.50, didn't you? It's important to you. I'm going to call it a day shortly. A few things to do this morning before I go and pick my young mate up and take care of him for a few hours. But it's been a fun short blast. When's the right time to sit out in this game? I suppose there is one really, is there? We don't want to put the button on again, do we? So I guess this, I don't fucking know. I don't know. Let's do the checkup first. We are plus $6.43 at this table. That's plus $73 minus 30. So we made $43 at a game where, to be frank, we haven't got a fucking clue what we're doing. Well, that's not fair. We have a little clue what we're doing. So I'll take that. Stand up. We're not playing this hand, so stand up. And we're not playing this one, so stand up. So happy days. Enjoyed that. Hope you guys did too. As I say, I think this is going to be going up Sunday or Monday, so have a great next week or this week or whatever. Take care, everybody. Look after yourselves, and bye-bye for now.